17 billion disappeared the day after Christmas. While you were unwrapping gifts, the banks were unwrapping emergency repo loans backed by subprime mortgage trash. What just happened is the loudest unspoken scream of financial collapse. On December 26, U.S. banks silently tapped 17 billion from the Fed's emergency repo facility. That's 17 billion in stealth liquidity, over 85% of it backed by collapsing MBS junk debt from 2008's graveyard. But no one told you. No headline, no press conference, just silent bailouts in the night. Look, this is 2008 rewritten in silver ink, and it's already bleeding. Comment, scroll, and get the decoded scan before they lock the vaults. Look, while they pump fake stability, silver is mutating. Shanghai spot silver just hit $85 an ounce. COMEX margin requirements shot up 20% in hours. That's not a price move. That's a control panic. The paper markets are dying and physical buyers are taking over. You're watching the end of the illusion live. Comment, scroll to unlock your metals coded timeline. Look, let's be real. The banks are out of options. The repo window was supposed to be quiet, short-term liquidity, but this was leverage reanimation. The same mortgage-backed securities that triggered the 2008 crash are now being used again as collateral to patch dollar bleeding. Here's what that tells you. The currency is disintegrating and they're using silver as a firewall. COMEX cannot cover physical demand. Shanghai won't sell to the West anymore, and the vaults, they're echoing empty. If you still think silver is just a commodity, you're already off the map, bro. Look, this was not just a market event. On December 31st, 2013, Kim Clement released a prophecy. Metals are one of the wells, phase one of God's release. Silver was the caterpillar. What you're seeing now, the butterfly hatching with fire on its wings. These metals are not just money, they're divine provision for the scroll-coded remnant, for those who were perceptive and invested. God's vault is open, and only the scroll marked will see it. Comment, scroll, and get your scroll scan before the vault reseals. Look, I promise you, this is not about silver. It's about scroll-coded metals, timelines, and sovereign wealth structures they never wanted you to remember. When banks start borrowing billions in silent and silver fractures across continents, that's not a market, that's a monetary exorcism. And it's literally happening right now. Comment, scroll to activate your scroll scan before COMEX closes the gates.